Angeles County officials urging residents to avoid non-essential activities in the coming weeks, specifically indoor events with other people.
Nearly 35,000 positive COVID cases reported just today. Hospitalizations grew by nearly 300, reaching 3,766.
We do have team coverage on this explosion in COVID cases. Hal Eisner, he's live from Sylmar on the return to school for LAUSD students. But we start with Phil Shuman with an expansion of COVID testing. The demand for testing has far exceeded the supply, Phil.
Well, along with vaccines, one way to slow the spread is simply to isolate and quarantine those who test positive. But getting a test is difficult unless you're a student or a school staffer. As we found, the home tests in the drugstores are almost non-existent. So the county is giving out the PCR tests that take a day or two to get the results, but there's not an unlimited supply. It's one of the enduring and frustrating images of the pandemic. Long lines. This one for free PCR COVID tests given out by LA County.
It was very simple. You just have to go online.
In the line at Obregon Park in East LA, caregiver Irma Gonzalez, her 9-year-old third grader tested positive, which opened her eyes that had been, in a sense, closed for almost 2 years.
But honestly, before this, I thought this was all a conspiracy. It was a lie. And then my son actually tested positive in a home test kit. I was like, oh no. And then sure enough, I took him to the school site and it also came out positive. So I was a very
skeptical.
Skeptical.
Now it's real.
And now it's real.
Real enough that deaths in LA County alone are 28,000 and counting. As for this testing, it's actually Plan B after the county's failed attempt to allow you to order tests online. It's supposed to be for people with symptoms or exposures, but we found that's not being enforced. Do you have any symptoms?
No.